Welcome to the Unboxing the NOVPEK CVLite module. In this module, you'll examine the contents of the kit, unpack the contents of the kit, you will install the Yukon terminal console, you'll install the UART drivers, you'll connect everything up, and you will boot the kit to Linux. Let's examine the contents in the box included with your NOVPEK CVLite. You'll receive a 5-volt power supply, a USB cable that is used for UART communications, an Ethernet cable, a 16 gig USB drive that includes all the tools you will need, a quick start guide that will get you up and running quickly, and the NOVPEK CVL board itself. The next thing we will do is assist you in powering on the board and booting Linux on the NOVPEK CVLite. The first thing I would like you to do is take the USB flash drive that was included in the kit, plug it into your computer, and open up a Windows Explorer browser. Once you've done this, you will see that there are two folders included with the flash drive. There's a Tools folder and a VM folder or Virtual Machine folder. Navigate into the Tools folder. In there you'll see 5 separate folders. We're interested in 2 of these in order to get the Linux demonstration up and running. You're going to need drivers for the USB to serial UART provided by FTDI, and you're also going to need a terminal emulator. The USB to serial drivers are provided in the USB to serial drivers folder, and the console provided is called Yukon. Take the USB cable that was provided in the kit and plug it into the Type B USB connector on the NOVPEK CVLite. Also plug it into your laptop or desktop computer. The FTDI chip is powered through the USB cable. Navigate into the USB to serial drivers folder. Navigate to the Windows folder. Right-click on the CDM archive that's provided and select Extract All. Select the default path. This will provide you with the FTDI drivers. Now plug the USB cable that's provided in the kit with the Type B connector connecting to the NOVPEK CVLite board, and the other side plugged into your laptop or desktop. At this point you should see Windows trying to install the drivers. If you've never installed an FTDI driver on your personal laptop or desktop before, then it's not going to find the driver. When this happens, we will show you how to point towards the existing drivers that are on the flash drive. You can click on obtaining driver software from Windows Update to speed up the process. And it will result in no driver found. You can close this window and then open up the device manager, and what you will see under other devices is the FT232R USB UART not installed. What you can do at this point is right click on that and say update driver software. Then browse my computer for driver software and navigate to the location of the extracted CDM folder and say next. At this point it should find all the driver software. The second driver that it's going to install is the USB serial port driver, and it should automatically find the drivers for this. You just have to be patient and wait a few minutes. As you can see, it's now installing it. When it's successfully completed, you can go to the ports common LPT section, expand that, and you will see that it has installed it as COM3. Next, we will install the Yukon terminal emulator. Navigate back to the Tools folder and then descend into the Yukon Install folder. Double-click on Yukon Install. Now let's launch Yukon. Find the Yukon icon that was placed on your desktop and double-click on it. The Yukon application will pop up, and as you can see, it's already populated the COM port with COM3. Change the baud rate to 115.2K and make sure that data parity and stop are set to 8, none, and 1. At this point, you can say OK. Plug the 5-volt supply that's provided into the wall and also into the power connector on the NOVPEK CVLite. Ensure that the SD card is inserted on the main board, and then press the power button and you should see Linux booting. As you can see, the preloader has booted and now U-boot has come up. U-boot is now reading the Linux kernel off the SD card, and in turn it has found the root file system and it has booted to the prompt. When you get to the prompt, simply type root as the login, and then NOVPEK, NOVPEK as the password, and you can do it ls// and you've now successfully booted Linux on your NOVPEK CVLite. In the next section, we'll show you how to actually build, install all the tools, and actually build all of the preloader, U-boot, the kernel, and the root file system, and we'll also navigate the GHRD. We'll do all of this using a virtual machine. See you in the next module.